All right. That is the mini XRX R I bought from GoKartsUSA.com. I'm gonna tell you one thing. That thing's had a lot of problems. I feel sorry for anybody who has no mechanical ability. Before I was even able to let my kids drive it, ride it, I had to buy a new starter. The starter went out. I called GoKartsUSA. They were trying to wipe their hands clean of me as soon as possible, even though I bought the extended warranty on it. And they said all they would cover was the parts. The parts for this thing are only like 20 bucks. Just about anything. You can get a rebuild kit for $30 for that engine. But the labor is what's expensive. And I didn't realize that whenever I was purchasing it. Other than the starter going out, well, actually it didn't go out. It just was wasn't functioning properly. It was staying engaged and hitting the flywheel. But the valves were way out of whack. I had to go in and I had to adjust the valves. It was knocking and clanging all over the place, so I had to get the clearances and adjust that. And then the gas tank, well actually it wasn't even the gas tank, it was the gas cap was leaking. I mean, just spewing gas all over the place. And you know, this is for my kids. And to have all that gas leaking right above that hot engine. So I had to fix that. So having spent $1,000 on this little go-kart here, I kind of wish I didn't. Or at least I could have wished I would have gone to somebody else. Somebody who's actually going to back up their product. I'm not too happy with GoKartsUSA, so I would recommend not buying from them. But hopefully now it'll perform like it's supposed to. It sounds like I got a little spun bearing in the back already, but I'll just have to figure out which bearing it is and change it. But hopefully after I get that fixed, that'll resolve all the issues until another one pops up. But I do have this engine governed back for my kid. This is his first go-kart and this is his first time riding it. No, it's not his first time, his second day of riding it. As you can see, it's not going too fast, but they're having a blast. Another thing too, whenever I call Go Power Sports, or not Go Power Sports, Go Power Sports is pretty good, GoKartsUSA, they're saying I need to find a dealer to take a look at it. Services small engines. And what they didn't tell you is that I'm here in Houston. Houston is huge. And I called dang near every single small engine repair shop within 75 miles of me. And not a single one of them would service a Chinese-made go-kart, even though they're a Honda GX 160 clone. Well, this one is a 5.5 horsepower. I couldn't find anybody who would service it. I couldn't find anybody who would diagnose it. Couldn't find anything to send to GoKartsUSA. You know, I'm a mechanic. I know how to work on this, but they wouldn't accept my knowledge and the abilities. I guess that's another one of those gotcha clauses. Now this is not my first Chinese-made go-kart. I had a Spider 250, the GKA 2, and I didn't have near as much problem as I've had with this one already. I mean, literally, this is the second day of them riding, and I've already had to do a ton of repair. I had that other go-kart for 4 years, and it ran just fine. Guess it's just the pick of the litter. But other than all the mechanical BS, it seems like a pretty neat go-kart if it can just be reliable. But I guess if the engine does go out, either I can just put a GX 160 in it and pay $300+ for it, or go down to Harbor Freight and get me a Predator 212 and put in it. The only thing I am worried about is the forward and reverse. You don't do that, girly. Another thing are the seat belts. The seat belts on it, they don't snap, they don't click, they don't engage. You know, as far as I'm concerned, they're useless, and they loosen up as you drive it. Just like this. This one was completely tight. Now it's not, huh, kiddo? Well, we're gonna park it here in just a minute, okay?